Look, mic on, we back in this. 3 friends been the same since the school bus trips. 7th grade jokes, now we grown and lit. Talk life, talk love, talk the realest bit. This the reality, yeah. Where the grown folk talk like kids. 3 hearts, 1 truth, we live. Hit play, cause you know what it is. This the reality, yeah. From the heart.
Yo, we back. The reality is, I'm Sean Rich. I'm your host for the day. I got my guys with me. Jeff, a.k.a. Stop Jeffin. Remy, a.k.a. RCWM. I'm Sean Rich on all platforms. Shit, let's get into it, man. I miss y'all boys, man. I know the streets missing us. What's up?
Yeah.
How y'all feeling?
My baby. Miss y'all guys too, man. It's been
I'm
a while.
Real good, man.
Feel good.
Y'all looking good? What's
Yeah,
up?
feeling good, living better, man.
That's what they say, man. It's about to be the end of the first quarter.
Yeah,
You know, man.
definitely.
A lot of shit trying to get accomplished, you know what I'm saying, before this year out. But I think, shit, niggas off to a good start.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
For real.
I'm having a good disciplined first quarter myself.
I can agree on that.
Yeah, I feel good, man. I feel like, yeah.
What you over there smiling about, real?
Hey, it is what it is.
You ain't say nothing about your first quarter, man. How you
Yeah,
feeling?
this shit be, good days, bad days, medium days. I'm just living, man.
Real nigga emotions, up and down. I hear that.
Yeah.
All right, man, let's get straight into it. So, I feel like we got to address something, man. So, I was having a conversation with this young lady about BBLs, and like, I was telling her that some men prefer BBLs and don't prefer BBLs or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? It's kind of split down the middle. I hear different things. So how y'all feel about that?
What you mean, but don't, like, do you fuck with them or you
Yeah,
don't?
like, okay, like, is that like a preference? Like, you like natural women or you like BBLs or you just don't really matter? You just take it. You know what I'm saying? How it is.
I mean, shit, for me, I just feel like, man, it just depends on the mode I'm in when I like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be real, like, I done mess with straight crazy bodies and I mess with pool ass bodies. But, you know.
My boy, honest.
But if I had to pick which one, I like natural. But for the long end, like if I was to get married or I was gonna lock in with somebody and some shit, I'll probably get her body done. Longevity purposes.
Like eventually get everybody done.
Yeah, like longevity. If her body ain't already straight, I'd damn near be like, okay, babe, we gotta get some enhancements. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Gotta
After the
get an
babies and
upgrade.
shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, bro, I like both. Like, I'm not you know what I'm saying? I can't really choose. I fuck with both. I done had both too. So, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I think that's fair too. And me, I'm an ass man too. So like,
Here we go.
but I'm the type of nigga though. I'm not about to be like, go get a BBL.
titty me.
You
I'm a
feel
titty
me?
man.
I'm gonna
Titties
keep it
just
real,
be
John.
there though. They just there. Like,
You crazy.
I mean, this shit you could do with them, but I mean, that's just my preference. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to be telling you like, go get a BBL, go get a. I prefer natural too, but at the same time, like if that's something you want to go do, like I probably be like, well, let's go to the gym first. But if you strong on it and
I
you got
feel
your
that.
reasons,
Yeah.
then fuck it, let's rock out. But just know, if that shit don't look right or if it's hard and
Right.
you know
Because
what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
other part of it.
Yeah, that's what people don't talk about.
That's the other
You know
part
what I'm
of it.
saying?
Like sometimes it go bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna love you through that shit. I'm gonna love you through that shit, but I wasn't for this. You feel me?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. I've been seeing a lot of women though kind of stray away from
That's what I'm
BBL
saying.
culture.
Yeah.
A lot of women kind of been like on some more natural shit. Matter of fact, I think Cardi just said some shit.
She
like,
said she getting her shit taken out.
yeah, but even before her, remember K Michelle took her shit out.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
see a lot of
saying?
people taking theirs out because they overdid it.
Yeah, and then too, you know, we go through that phase where
Trends.
one thing be in and now it's not. So I think everybody kind of getting back to that natural feel, that more, you know what I'm saying? And curves is, and that's the thing about it with, you know, black women and even some other races of women too, you know, they naturally curvy. You know what I'm saying? They don't really need, you know what I'm saying, BBLs and all that extra
They need to
shit.
tone it
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
I don't know, Jeff.
But dedication hard.
No, for shape it up. That's what the gym for. Shape up.
But bro, discipline and dedication in the gym is very fucking hard.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That shit
it ain't that hard.
But I'm saying though,
It is,
it's
though,
hard
bro.
for the majority of the world.
If you
bro.
really want it, but I'm gonna say though, I think I'm a face guy. Like you said, you're a titty guy. You'll ask me. Like I'm a face guy. Like I think if your face so cold, you could get away with it.
Hell yeah.
Like what happened in normal body.
I
Normal
disagree.
for sure.
You know what I'm
Normal,
saying? Like,
hell yeah.
like, bro,
Normal.
if you just beautiful, like
What's
gorgeous,
normal? What's normal though?
it can't be bald.
See, Rim, you thinking about flapjack.
No, but what
just
I'm saying,
straight.
what I'm
No,
saying,
I ain't even saying that. He's saying like basically like if you cold, if you got your face card, just don't decline. You could be built anyway. I don't feel that way.
no, I didn't say anyway.
He talking about ass. He
But
said
But
normal.
I feel, put it like this: it's like a scale. So if your face like a 9, a 10, your body ain't gotta be that cold. But I feel like you gotta come body if your face average.
All right, I'm gonna put it on perspective.
That might sound.
We at the bar.
Yeah.
Let's say we at Bloom.
Okay.
You know, like it's one way in, one way out type shit.
Yeah.
So you see what's coming in, but you don't see what's behind them.
Yeah.
Like damn, she's straight. Then she walk past you, be like she ain't got no ass. that's a
No.
that's what niggas say. Like
Hear
man,
me
she
out.
got nobody.
But I'm not saying
But
that
her
she's
face
straight. I'm talking about she cold.
Oh yeah, she cold, but
You
she ain't
see
got
some
no
shit come
body.
through though, you be
bro.
like, dog, hold on.
Body matters.
It
Body
do.
matters, but it don't.
Body
like that.
matter.
It do.
Yo, you Rim, you know your bro. Rim, come on, bro.
Body matters.
You done let some faces get away with a body being
I
bald.
swear, I'm trying to tell
You
you.
said I let some faces get away with a body being bold.
Yes.
And I done let a lot of faces get away with a body being straight. A lot of faces get away with that body being straight. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That shit, it's like a shit.
You say it's like an 80,
Yeah,
80 20?
It's down there like 70-30 type shit, man. So,
Yeah.
you know. I don't know, bro, but give me natural, bro. I like the natural shit. I like natural coming back in.
Yeah.
I was just looking at Stacey Dash and shit on TikTok. And Stacey Dash, they had a post that was like, man, bring the natural back. It was Nia Long, Stacey Dash. It was all the girl off Fab video. So Into You. That was on Friday After Next.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. She was
Just
right.
still be posting
they was always just straight.
Donna.
They bodies
was
wasn't
straight.
crazy. They was
But
all
they
pretty.
face cars was cold.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
what
saying that was
trying
the
to say.
standard. Now it's like the standard was kind of like you gotta have some body with you, like you know.
Yeah,
What I'm
But I'm
saying?
not gonna lie. Before we even get off of this topic, though, I like BBLs. Like I'm not against BBLs or none of that. I probably will tell you to get a BBL. I'm gonna be real with you. Like if I feel like you got a flaw, or if you in that light, or you might be feel a certain type of way about something, I'm not gonna be like, no, I don't get it. Nah, love yourself for sure. I don't think you should try to change your face or look different from, you know what I'm saying? Like embrace who you are, like embrace all that. But you might have 3 kids and you got this stomach that you can't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the gym can't even
Stubborn
fix
fat.
that. Yeah, stubborn fat, certain things like that. You might have got C-section, all type of stuff like that. So go ahead, get your body done. I don't think nothing. Mommy makeover, all that. Like for real.
But
Like, I don't really-
stomach fat and stubborn fat is like different from a BBL though.
No, like okay, so
we talking about the
Yeah, it's
dedication
like-
in the gym. Like it's hard to get rid of that shit.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
okay.
Like
so it'd be better for them to get
no,
a
and
tummy tuck.
sometimes you
And
can
if
do
you
whatever.
getting that shit,
Yeah,
just
you
get the
got to get
BBL.
tummy tuck because the stomach gonna
Just
got
get
split.
basically
You
what
know
you're saying is, bro, the hard work to get away from that stubborn fat and shit. It'd be better to get a tummy tuck and then hop in the gym.
Yeah.
So look,
Nobody's
so-
against BBLs.
So now look, just to flip it real quick. Would y'all niggas get that shit? Like would y'all niggas get abs like y'all got stubborn fat? Cause niggas didn't got BBL, like not BBLs, but you know what I'm saying, abs.
I'm not
because
doing
they
that.
can't get their shit.
I'm not doing
I'm
shit
not
a
doing
woman
that
do.
shit. Yeah, I'm not doing no body shit, bro. I get in
You
that
wanna get
gym.
lipo?
I get busy, and I get busy in that gym. Though.
I was just checking. I was
like
just saying.
that. But that's what I'm saying. I would lead with that. That's why I agree with you. I would lead with telling my lady to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's get in the gym, whatever. But if you want some enhancements or something like that, that's cool. Like I said, just don't start going too far with it to the point where you don't even look the same. You overdoing
But I
it.
think that
I
think
ain't
it's a
with that.
certain category. I feel like BBL should only be for certain women though.
What you mean?
Like for whatever space they in. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel
Really no
like
teacher
every
scan on
woman.
BBL.
I don't feel like every woman should be. I feel like it should be like you gotta have certain qualifications to get a BBL.
It's like what, bro? What's
I'm just saying like you should be in a certain space for that shit, like
Like a content
modeling,
creator, yeah.
waitressing, something like that. I feel like it should be like that because it be a lot of women that just get BBLs and it just be like, for what? You
For
know
the
what I'm
men,
saying?
for the attention.
I
But
get
ain't
it,
gonna
but
lie,
I'm just saying
sometimes-
that.
But some BBLs though, I kind of agree, but I gotta disagree only because some BBLs you can't tell. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So some BBLs could be like a little enhancement to where you don't even know. So it's like
Yeah.
you don't even know she got a BBL. And
Yeah,
she like whatever
man.
profession.
All
she
women,
may
all
be in.
men, we all got our little
I
insecurities.
love women.
The stuff that we want.
I love natural and BBL.
Me too.
I love women
both.
too, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
I love both for real.
I want to go be around some women.
There you go.
For real.
But all right, man. All right, as far as relationships, but the next thing, situationships, relationships. I was talking to bro the other day about this, and he kind of sparked something that kind of made me want to talk about this on here. So, what do y'all think is better, situationships or relationships, or like what's the pros and cons of both? Or like you could kind of tap in on that because we was having a conversation. Like,
No, I had just asked you, like, basically, like, man, why now in this today's age that situationships hold more? It's like more valuable. It's more love in a situationship versus a relationship.
Because it's less responsibility.
But I'm talking about as far as like emotion, because really it's not really it's less responsibility because like situationships be as heavy, if not more heavier than relationships. And that's what I'm saying. Like people be in relationships and then they be like, damn, we in a relationship, and then they be like, whatever. Situationships, crash outs, all type of crazy shit happening. And then like yo, people around you be like, bro, y'all not together, bro. And it just be like, they be looking like like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So y'all not together.
I swear, but that
I
be the
feel
reality moment. Like, damn,
yeah, but I
right?
feel like situationships in this day and age hold more weights than relationships. And I was just trying to get y'all take on that shit. Like, why do you think that? Or like, do you feel like, am I tripping? Or like, do you feel like relationship is still the end all be all? Or you think situationships like took that shit over with? Like the new thing to like the fuck with is situationships. Like we ain't even.
I think situationships is safe. Like, you can stay in your comfort zone because you don't have to commit. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times it's like, all right, I can kind of play the fence. Like you said, you can always hit them with the we not together. And that's going to just flatline everything. Like, yup, you doing too much, or I can do what I want to do. And it's like a safe place where you can kind of be in and out about a person. Like, okay, I can do this, I can do that. Which I don't think is right. I mean, I'd have been in my fair share of situationships. But I'd have been in relationships. I'd have been in both. So I kind of know. But something that I thought about, bro, after we got off the phone was I think the pros of being in a situationship is knowing a person better. So stay with me. Like, so if you dealing with somebody in a relationship, right? Say y'all start dating and y'all get in a relationship quick, like 1 month, right? You really got your fronts up and you never really let them down because you in this relationship, right? So you kind of look at them, you put them like in this kind of like a certain lane, like, okay, I can't let them know this, I can't let them know about that. Whereas you might have a situationship, and I'm speaking from experience, where a woman might be more open with you about shit that she done did in her past, the type of shit that she into. I'ma even go there. She might even be freakier with you, because I had a conversation with a girl about that too. Like, she like, yeah, I only do certain freaky stuff with guys that I know I ain't gonna take that serious. Like, I ain't gonna have a threesome with my husband. I have a threesome with this guy that I'm just messing with. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes in a situationship, you might know that woman better than her husband, or because she showed you way more, a whole different side of her that she never gonna show her husband. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a way to look at it too.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I still feel like the situationships, like people rock out with them more because it's just kind of, like I said, less responsibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't gotta, it ain't nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? And then too, your feelings, like situationships for the most part, you be kind of in that honeymoon phase for a lot of part of the situationship, because like I said, the responsibility, like you don't really, sometimes you don't know like what they day-to-day is like living with them, like especially if you got somebody else that you're dealing with.
So you saying that's kind of like a better thing?
I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying that's kind of why people get caught up in the illusion of like why this shit seem good, because it's like you kind of in this false reality. You know what I'm saying? Because you back at home, like you ain't really tripping about what your bitch doing at the crib, because it's like this shit. And at this point, I kind of know your pattern, I know what you're doing. You ain't really on shit or whatever. With your situationship, like I said, there's less responsibility. So y'all kind of just in that honeymoon phase of just like.
I don't think situationships stay in honeymoon phases, but situationships be lasting damn near as long as relationships last. Mm-hmm. Like you will fuck around and be with a person for 2 to 4 years, and y'all ain't even together. And the emotions there, the dating there, the everything is there. The only thing missing is a fucking title. So I don't think that is like honeymoon phase all the time. It's just like we ain't never crossed that bridge to be like, okay, we together, for whatever reason. So it's just like, bro, I don't think that you stay in the honeymoon phase. I don't think so neither. I think that the emotions be so intense in a situation ship and you can't do nothing about it because there ain't no title. So it's always like when you get to that point, it's like
you can't do something.
This not my nigga or my bitch.
But no, you can't. So look, you can't do something about it. Why don't you just say like, all right, fuck, like, look, what's up? Let's be together. Why don't motherfuckers do that?
It's already,
somebody don't want to commit.
Because it's a forced
Somebody don't want to commit.
It's the honeymoon phase. Like,
it's not a honeymoon phase. It's just like we already locked in.
Because the honeymoon phase, you locked in. That don't mean
no honeymoon phase. I think you I don't think you understand.
No,
what
you are
phase.
misunderstanding what I'm saying. When
a honeymoon phase is like butterflies and shit like that. Like that shit.
Yeah.
That situationships get toxic.
It's here.
Situationships be toxic.
Situationships end up with babies or all type of crazy shit. Like situationships be deeper than honeymoon phases.
Hey, it's levels to situationships.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit
I ain't gonna lie. It's
serious.
levels to situationships.
I just feel like, man, situationships like the when I say honeymoon phase, that don't mean it's all peaches and cream. It's just like you ain't taking it ain't no real commitment. It's not serious. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like still in that stage of like, I could pick this shit up and be done with it, but when I'm fucking with it, this is what I'm fucking with heavy. Like, I don't.
And I think that's the luxury of a situationship because I feel like you could be hot and cold. It is a luxury. I'm trying to tell you. That's why so many people are in situationships and not relationships, because you could be hot and cold, and that kind of give you range to do what you want to do for real. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have a situationship and be dating somebody totally different. You know what I'm saying? And be moving how you want to move, or you can go out. Spend a night out, not come home, not answer the phone, all type of shit.
So look, y'all,
it's not the same
y'all
commitment.
answer my question though.
What?
Like, why not y'all particularly, just answer from a general standpoint. Why not be with the person in your situationship?
Because it's like
somebody don't want to commit.
But I'm saying like why? But that's what I'm saying. Why not get to the point and be like, you know what I'm saying? If it's toxic, y'all crashing out and it's babies and all this shit.
We already together without being together. Like, what's stopping us being together?
That sounds like some bullshit.
But it's the truth.
That's not the truth.
It is the truth. Because look, bro, if say for instance, bro, you in a situation, you're dating, you're fucking raw, y'all going out to concerts, y'all going out of town, y'all like you doing shit you're doing every fucking thing you would do if you had a fucking girlfriend. The only difference is you're not my girlfriend.
Why not?
Because like it's 2026, who about to be like, be my girl? I just don't know. I don't know.
Nah, hell
I don't be in situationships. I'm just speaking on. I don't know the verbiage to be like. So
niggas feeling guilty.
So look,
I'm not.
I don't know the verbiage.
Not me.
So if you pursuing a girl, like how would you let her know like you want her to be your girl?
You say if I'm pursuing a girl, how would I know? How would I play it?
Yeah, because you said you don't know the verbiage.
I'm saying I don't know verbiage when a nigga get to a point in a situation.
Okay.
To be like, hey, okay, what we doing? If we already acting like we together, like what the fuck is like? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's another situation. Like I said, to me, I don't be in situationships. So at the end of the day, I'm just on some shit to where like I don't know what these niggas do.
Disclaimer, nigga.
Man, niggas full of shit. Niggas full of shit. But situationships, they cool though. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know when to walk away.
Okay, so I got a question for y'all then. So say for instance that somebody is in a situationship. Do you feel like when it gets to that point to where it's like, okay, bro, we need to figure something out. Is we gonna be together or we not? Because this shit getting out of control. We wasting time. We been together this long. Do you feel like one person should compromise? Or you feel like two people should like agree to compromise, be like, okay, we about to figure this shit out or whatever. Like, when do y'all feel like compromising should come in a relationship? Do you think it's an equal duty or you think it's an individual duty?
Compromise it has to be equal because compromising meaning that we both agreeing that like I'm not getting 100% what I want, you not either, but we agreeing upon like meeting in the middle type shit. So that shit really can't be like a one-way thing. You feel me? So the only way that shit you can even compromise is if both parties agree on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it's gonna be like what Sean said. No person want to commit, and then shit, that shit over.
So who lose more in situationships, a man or a woman?
Whoever like who the most.
I feel like in any relationship, a woman always lose more.
Hell no. It's women who treat niggas like, no, I don't want to be together right now.
Yeah.
Crazy as hell.
Facts. That's 100% facts.
Hell no.
But
sometimes women got the ball, dog.
How long can a woman have the ball?
However long she want to
have the ball.
Hell no.
Hell yeah. Because you got to think, it's women who got situationships where they like, yeah, this is just my one nigga. You got to think, bro, you got sisters and shit just like us, bro. Like, It's women who would be like, man, he cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, he cool. He like me a lot, but they gonna keep him where he at. And that's their little situationship. They might go on trips with him and everything, but they don't look at him as their husband. They look at him as he cool for now. And that's why I said it's safe, it's comfort. I feel like it's kind of like comfort until you find what you really want. And sometimes people do choose their situationships, but I think for the most part, it's like an in-between relationship. Like, I feel like, okay, say you single, man or woman, you single for a little minute and you just don't want to be alone, so you got little situationships until you ready to be in a relationship or you ready to commit to that person that you kicking it with. I think that's sum it up for real. But I do think it's childish. I'm not gonna lie. I think being in a situationship for longer than a certain amount of time is childish. You got to start looking at yourself in the mirror like I'm on some bullshit, because you are.
But you might not be on the bullshit.
Yes, you are.
Be the girl.
You on some bullshit. You know why? Because either commit to this person or cut them off. Because obviously after this long amount of time, you know that person not for you. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's childish.
I got attachment issues. I got
Exactly.
abandonment issues. I'm lonely.
And that's my
I don't
point.
want you to leave me.
That's my point.
So, fuck it,
You got to start looking in the mirror like, okay, I'm on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now you can keep doing what you're doing, but you got to be accountable to know, like, okay, I'm on some bullshit. That's why I got this long ass situation shit. Because the mature thing to do is commit or cut off. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you wasting her time and yours.
But what if you not wasting her time? Because we talking about how sometimes women can have a boy. What if the woman is in a healing process and she like, man, look, I like you. I don't want to lose you, but I want to take shit slow. But I don't want to commit.
Yeah.
So that don't always.
That's cool. No, that's cool. But it starts off there. But after 3 years, come on, what we doing?
But look, hold on. So is timing a matter?
Yeah, that's what I said.
So look. But what I'm saying. So say for instance, you single. You get with a woman, she get out of a relationship, she's in her healing process.
Right.
And she tell you, she be straight being with you like, hey bro, I ain't gonna lie, I like you. I don't want to stop talking to you, but I just got out of a 6-year relationship. I've been single for 6 months. I don't know if I want to hop in a serious, but I still want to date you. I still want to take my time with you. So what if that process end up being a year and a half, 2 years, and then you get to a point where you like, man, I like her a lot, but she not ready. And then you start getting comfortable with just being in a situation. And then now 3 years come and you like, I kind of don't want no relationship. I'm cool with what we get.
Because at that very mark where you was like, I like her a lot, you should have made her ass choose. Because that's it, bro.
But
you know what I'm saying?
How you gonna make somebody choose on her healing, bro?
Because you got to have boundaries for yourself as well. So you got boundaries like, hey, all right, look, I'm trying this. I get it. You healing or whatever. I like you. I'm building with you. But my cutoff time is 2 years. And if that's your cutoff time, she got to respect it. Or she going to either commit or she going to have to go about her time.
So do you think, so I got a question for y'all. Do you think that, not even on no like cliche shit or just saying the right thing or no bullshit, just on some 100 nigga shit, like some real nigga shit, like, do you think that it's a difference from a girl, like say for instance, you and your girl you talking to, y'all been having a rocky time. She go on a date with a nigga.
Yeah.
She still got feelings for you, but she ain't moved on from you.
Right.
But she talking to a new nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that every woman before they start dating, when they move on, do you think they need a healing process?
Hell yeah.
But hold on. So if they need a healing process, when people break up with people, y'all both agree that they need a healing process before they move on?
Absolutely.
So what's the difference in a man having a girlfriend and still fucking women while he in a relationship? Because he damn near getting sexual with somebody, but he ain't healing, he ain't moved on, but he's still doing it and then going back home. You can't get what I'm saying?
No.
I'm saying, so okay, so if you
broke up with shit, he's
I feel what I'm saying though. So why do a nigga have to be healed to move on 100% after a breakup if a nigga can still fuck a bitch or fuck a lady while he in a relationship?
Both of them is toxic though. I think both of them is wrong. Going about doing the shit wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like him cheating on the woman, say he over the woman or whatever, and he cheating.
And vice versa, woman or man.
That's wrong. Yeah, right. That person.
But
so they wrong.
But it go down to this too. Men and women are different. Like men, we could have sex with a bunch of different women, but still be locked in with our girl, our main partner. Women can't do that. Like this one girl, she made a post and she was like, man, it'd be hard for me to bond with niggas. Like I be having 2, 3, 4 niggas I be dealing with, and like I just can't bond with them, like had no emotional connection. And it's because like women can't emotionally and like they can't be there majority. They can't be there with one man locked in and locked in with this nigga and that nigga like or they can't do that. If they fucking all these 4, 5 niggas, like it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be like they can't, you know what I'm saying? They just can't operate like that.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a scientific fact.
Literally, whereas we can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? we could be cool with this girl, cool with that girl, but nigga, this one, hell no. Like, and we can separate the two. Like, we can compartmentalize.
Yeah.
And women can't do that.
That's why it's different when women cheat. Most of the time when women cheat, you through. She ain't fuck with you no more.
No, I don't.
I say most of the time,
but
not all the time. Most of the time.
Every time a woman cheat, bro, I think it's different reasons.
It's always different.
I don't think that.
But it's emotional. It's emotional.
I ain't gonna lie to you. What I learned about women, bro, is when they cheat, they not done.
They never done.
When they leave your ass alone, they fucking done.
Yeah, I agree with it.
When they done, they done.
Yeah.
But when they cheat, they ain't really done.
But it's a different kind of cheating, bro, because it's an emotional cheating. You get what I'm saying? And
It's
then
a
it's like
spiteful cheating.
Yeah, exactly.
Attention.
But
All the
then,
cheating boils
but
down to
sometimes it's just a
attention.
physical. Sometimes she might be on a girl's trip, like, yeah, I'm getting my get back this trip because she didn't caught you cheating a couple months ago. That's a different type of cheating.
Bitch cheat like that.
Hold
bro.
on,
Like,
but hear me
she
out.
don't love me, bro.
Hold on, hear me out. But it's a different cheating from having a work husband and y'all really bonded every day. Y'all go to lunch every day. Y'all talking on the phone. You sneaking to see him. Your bitch
talking
gone.
to that
You
nigga
through.
about me?
Your women gone on that type of cheating. But I feel like the girl trip cheating and all
work
that.
husband?
The work husband, the person who really in her ear.
So if y'all
like he's
had
slowly building.
if y'all had an option for your bitch to cheat, which one would it be? Would it be a work husband, a physical? Would it be a physical cheat, a spiteful cheat, emotional cheat, or like a work husband cheat, or like
We talk about marriage or we talk about this
just a
woman?
relationship? I ain't talking
She
about
through.
marriage. I'm saying
You
like
can't cheat on me and we're not married, bro. I mean, you can't cheat on me if we are married.
What type
but I'm
of
not
cheat
married.
would
You
you?
can't cheat on me,
What
none.
cheat can you take? I'm saying you gotta
None.
pick.
I can't take no
Yeah, I was about to say I'm
cheating.
done.
Y'all
bro.
can't take shit.
I can't. I'm through. I
Tender.
can't.
All
All right, hold
take that
on.
shit.
You
I
so
promise
so
you.
even if you
Tenderism.
married, if you
Tenderism. For real. I wish I had some glasses on. I throw them bitches. I swear. Tender. I can't
hold
take
on.
no
So if you
cheat.
married and your woman cheat, you
I
straight.
can't do it, man.
You straight.
I
That's
pray
your deal
about it.
breaker.
I can't, man. I can't.
That's your
I'm
deal
You get a
breaker.
divorce if she cheat?
damn near. I can't take it, bro. I could.
It
Take
depends on how she cheated. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't take no cheating.
I might be with half on that.
Bro, why you can't take no cheating, bro?
Cause it's just like, bro, like you cheated, like you laid down with a nigga. Like I just.
So
can't
is it
believe
more
that
so
shit.
of the sex part, or is it about like she betrayed you? Because I feel like
It's
it's more.
the-
I think niggas cheating don't even got nothing to do with
It be
the
ego.
actual
It be
betrayal.
pride.
It just be about like you gave my pussy
Yeah,
up, bro.
yeah.
Like,
It's that, but it's the it's the betrayal part because it's like, bitch, for you to like, it's just like this, bro. Think about it. When you laying down with your bitch, right? Not all the time you fuck you, even when you do fuck your bitch and it just be on some quickie type shit. But it's just like, damn, like you just let a nigga get you like this, just naked, vulnerable, and just fuck you like, and you my
Well, she
wife
kept her
still,
shirt
or you
on.
my girl, like.
she respect you because she kept her shirt on.
Bro, no. Even still, you looking at him, you got them little soft, innocent faces. Hell no. To another nigga, you my bitch?
Hell no.
I can't take
So
it.
basically, the nigga she cheated on you fucked her better than you.
No.
Right. This nigga imagine every
He got some you soft
no.
faces, you screaming.
It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just like you being in that intimate, vulnerable, bro. Like when you having sex with somebody, bro, like that's just a
Sex not always
like if you
intimate.
like if my girl or my woman
not always intimate.
listen, that's why I just said even on the quickie shit. It's like even damn, like you just let a nigga dog you out like that, just bitch
Bro,
here,
it's
come
not,
here,
it's
bend
not
her
no
over.
good way to say it.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
it's not no-
saying. Like I can't take it. I can't take my woman allowing another man to just get her in that
So
vulnerable position like
I
that.
understand that part. So what I'm asking you, brother, is it more about the disloyalty?
It's
or-
the vulnerable.
or-
It's the
bro,
vulnerability.
Stop trying to gaslight me. I'm not her.
How am I
All I'm
gaslighting
saying-
you? You being
I'm
triggered?
asking- I'm asking-
You being triggered? How am I?
Why the fuck would I get
Because you
triggered?
said I'm gaslighting
Bro, you done me. Nigga hit my bitch. I'm hitting his mama, his cousin, anybody, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting my get back
That
till I
don't mean you can't
die.
tender. That don't mean you ain't tender.
I ain't tender on that shit. Bro,
Nigga
I
definitely
always
tender.
change. That's
Definitely tender.
Hold on. One thing about me, bro, I don't never hate the player. I gotta respect the game.
That don't mean you ain't tender.
Always.
I'm not tender.
Always.
At the end of the day, bro, that's neither here or there.
Nah,
All I'm
neither
asking
here
you,
or there.
I'm asking you this question, bro, and this is all I'm trying to ask you. Is it about the disloyalty aspect, or is it about the fact that she gave her inside up?
It's the
It's just one or the other, bro.
look. I'm telling you, it's the vulnerability. So it got to be the disloyalty. Because it's
So,
you feel me?
I got a question for y'all then, man. Since we talking about relationships, all this bullshit and shit, do y'all feel like closure is important when you like breaking up with somebody, or y'all figure out that y'all not aligning, or y'all talking to somebody and y'all feel like, okay, man, this shit not for me. I thought that it was good at first, but I don't really think this will work for me. Or you in a relationship, boom, or you had a family and you like, hey, this shit ain't gonna work. We need to move our separate ways. Do you feel like closure is important?
I feel like closure important, but you got to be okay if you don't get the closure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if two people or whatever situation, death, because in certain situations you can't get closure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with somebody passing away, say if it was some unresolved issues, you may not be able to get closure in that. But if you can at least try to understand whatever may have been happening and be okay with the fact that whatever happened is where it is, then you know what I'm saying, you got to live with that. But if you can get it, I think you should. I think pride gets in the way of a lot of people getting closure. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think it's something that you should try to embrace or pursue. But if you can't, because not both parties will be willing. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers like, no, I'm straight. Bitch, I ain't got to explain nothing to you. It is what it is. Leave that shit where it's at.
I think we all want closure, but I don't think you need it to like heal or to move on.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why I said you should be okay
if
you don't get it.
I think deep down we all want it though. You know what I'm saying? You all want that answer. Everybody want that answer. Like whether it's like a parent that wasn't present or like you said, somebody died and you might have never fulfilled whatever you wanted out of that person, or a breakup, whatever it was, a child. It's a lot of different ways of, you know what I'm saying, where that come into play with healing and closure. But I think you just got to do the work as far as your own healing, because you got to focus on the things that you can control. You can't control getting closure from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So you can't put all your energy into that. You ain't gonna never heal that way. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never get over the situation by always looking for closure or something from somebody else. So no, I think doing the work and healing is for yourself. It's you and God. That's something that you got to do on your journey.
And that is a form of closure.
What?
What you like healing. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you got to do it yourself. You can't go and look for closure from the other person.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, because you might not never get it and you can't control that, and that'll run you crazy. You know what I mean? So you got to close that door on your own.
I think closure is very important. I think that when you in any situation, a bad friendship, a bad business deal, a bad relationship, I think closure is important. I feel like a conversation should be had. I feel like I'm big on picking up the pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like cleaning up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so basically what I'm saying is like, shit, you know, you drop something, you want to clean all that shit up, you want to clean the mess up. I don't want to leave a couple crumbs and just leave it there because it's still like it's still there. It's still a reminding of that. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to get all that shit up, throw that shit away, and then we gonna know what it is. Now I'm not gonna force closure, but I still think it's important. Whether you get it or not, I agree with y'all. I'm not going to try to go through no hula hoops to get it, but I think that it's very important that people should sit down and get closure, because it set, like you said earlier, boundaries. You don't have no expectations. You know what the fuck it is. A conversation just need to be had.
Right.
Like whether if it's like me and your mans, we had a disagreement and shit, we need to talk about it. Like Drake say, like we should talk. We should sit down and talk for shit get ugly, because there's too many wild thoughts about this shit, and we locked in. We niggas. You kind of get what I'm saying. Females, you know what I'm saying. Like it's always gonna be that what if. What if I could have did this? What if I did this? What is she doing? What is she doing? What is he doing? Woo, woo. I feel like closure is very important because it just takes one conversation to understanding, and then y'all agree. And y'all be like, okay, look, this what it is, and that's what it is. I feel like closure is very fucking important, bro. Because
closure is important
because it holds that it's no expectation, it's no what ifs. It's like
it depends on it, but it depends on the situation, bro. Because some shit is toxic, bro. Yeah. Like a lot of times when you dealing with a person who, I hate using the word narcissist, but like say a person is like they're a manipulator, right? And you going back for closure, you look up, y'all back fuck with each other, y'all on a date. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have lunch. Because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have it, you feel me? Like, that's why I think sometimes you gotta be like, no, I just gotta cut this shit off at the knees. Like, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't revisiting it. I'm straight. I love you. I forgive you, but I'm straight. My boundary said I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a healthy way of doing it, bro, because you'll be like, no, I just wanna tell him this. I wanna ask him if he ever loved me. Like, nah, you through. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go and do that. You gonna lose every time. You know what I'm saying?
So do y'all think, not to cut you off, but do y'all think manipulation is bad?
Hell yeah.
Do y'all think manipulation is bad?
Hell yeah.
I think
it's a part of the game, though.
But I think manipulation is good and bad. I don't think that manipulation is. I think people frown upon manipulation. Like,
it depends on how you use it, bro.
we manipulate our kids.
We convince our kids.
No, we manipulate.
No, it's not.
Like, look, today,
no, it's not.
Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. RJ got a haircut today, right?
Okay.
I told Deja, I'm like, hey, tell RJ, because she took him to the barbershop. I'm like, tell RJ you gonna get him McDonald's. She said this nigga was running up and down the barbershop shit. And she like, sit down. He was like, I'm scared. The barber was like, you ain't no damn scared. She like, you want McDonald's afterwards? Get in the chair. This nigga hopped in the chair. That's manipulation.
But she really got them.
She might not have.
So look, this the thing though.
It's still a manipulation. I told you I'm gonna do so. I told you something to make you do what I want you to do for the benefit of the situation, bro. So is manipulation bad in that sense?
It's not. This the thing. The word manipulation.
No, it ain't bad.
Just have this the thing. The word manipulation just has a negative connotation. When you hear the word manipulation, you just automatically think negative shit. But like the thing about it is manipulation is good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
it is.
It can be used for evil.
Everything can.
But 9 times out of 10, that's used for evil.
No, 9 times out of 10, when you hear the word manipulation, you think evil. But at the end of the day,
give me some positive manipulation.
I'm about to give you some positive manipulation. Jesus, he went around healing people, bro.
That's not manipulating. That's facts.
But it was to manipulate, bro. It was to appeal to our heart. Because what's the word of manipulation? What Remy just said. You're doing something to get a desired action or reaction out of somebody. You about to look up manipulation? Yeah. Look it up. Look it up. And I'm going to tell you, bro, that's what you're doing it for, to benefit yourself.
Manipulation is not always bad, brother.
It's not. It's just when you hear the word manipulation, people think negative hoe ass shit. It's just certain words where you think like, damn, what the fuck type time you on? But really, manipulation is good in business
deals and everything.
Y'all want me to say it?
Yeah, read it.
All right, so manipulate means to skillfully handle, control, or use something like tools or data, or to influence, manage people and situations in a clever, often devious way to suit one's own purposes. And I think that's where it get evil.
The
because
only part that I don't
no, hear me out. Hear me out. It said often devious. It ain't say it have to be devious. So I get what y'all saying. Like, I don't think it always can be used for bad. It is certain times where you can manipulate something because you want something positive to come out of it. But I think for the most part, it's not. The difference between manipulating and convincing is, I think a lot of times manipulating, you leave out the truth, bro. You get what I'm saying? You leave out the truth. You manipulating because you trying to get your own shit going, right? So it's for one's own purpose, like the definition said. Whereas convincing is like, hey, I'm going to tell you all the facts and you fuck with it or you don't. But I'm going to try to sell it to the facts, to the good part. You get what I'm saying? But I'm giving you the whole floor. Manipulating is like, I'm going to leave out the bad part, but because I need you to come with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm showing you the whole floor. I'm telling you exactly what's going on, but this is why you should choose this. So let me ask you convincing. Okay, so I got manipulating is like, hey, shit, I'm trying to sell this. I'm trying to sell this, whatever it is, but this shit fake.
Leave out the disclaimer.
This shit fake, right? So say it's a piece of jewelry or something. So look, I'm trying to sell these bucks, but they fake. And you like, all right, I'm about to hit them with the, man, look at these, these the ones these the ones that Hush be having. These the woo woo. But you ain't telling them that these fake. That's manipulating. Convincing is, hey man, these might not be the ones. Right. But no, that's manipulating. Convincing is like, hey man, these might not be official, bro, but they look good, man. It's up to you, bro. I got a good deal on them. That's a difference. You get what I'm saying? One is convincing, one is manipulating, nigga.
Look, so do you think some people allow themselves to be manipulated?
Hell yeah.
You do?
Yes.
I agree with that.
Especially women.
We just having this conversation. Women. So
deep down they know they like to live in delusion. I said that shit on the podcast before. Women like to live in delusion because it feel good. It's like a dopamine hit.
But that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like manipulation is not. I mean, when you just broke the definition down, the devious part, and leaving out all of the facts, even though that wasn't really in the definition.
That's my definition.
You feel me? That little 10 you put on there, I kind of agree, like, manipulation. But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't, I don't know, man. That shit can get tricky, man.
Look, this is what I'm saying. I got a question for y'all, though, about this manipulation shit. Say, for instance, man, I don't want to keep it on relationships shit, but shit. Say, for instance, you live with your fiance. Okay. Y'all live with your fiance, right? Mm-hmm. She going through this new journey, this new phase she in, where she's like dressing different, let's say she found God. She wasn't a godly person. She found God. So now she just like, you know how people
So she
when
covering
They
up.
be on fire.
she be on fire for God, for
Yeah, in the
Christ. God
beginning.
didn't reveal himself to
She
her. She on
obeyed.
fire. So she want to dress different. She damn near playing with sex. She damn near ain't wearing thongs.
Wait,
Shit like
playing
that.
with sex.
I'm saying like she ain't really trying to give it up. She damn near thinking about spirit, like all
Hold
the stuff
on
that
now.
come out that. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
In the word, it say
So
something different.
is it bad or good if you be like, man, all right, man, Bae tripping, like Bae on this thing, so I gotta meet her where they're at. I'm not gonna discourage her because I like where she going, but I gotta still break her down to a point to where I can still get my needs met. And then you be like, okay, Bae, can we read the Bible when I go to work tonight? And you start reading verses to where it say like, please, your man and your man. And your soulmate and shit like that. Is that a bad form of manipulation?
Yeah, that's bad.
How, nigga?
Because
It's meaning where she at.
Bro, they
But
trying to use the Bible to get some
this
ass.
nigga out cold, ain't he? The tactics is out cold. Where do we start with this nigga, man?
No, I'm not. I'm saying like
I ain't never seen that one in the rule
It's
book.
about considering where she at, but also let her know like you gotta have a balance with this.
Want me to tell you why it's wrong?
Why is wrong, brother?
For the boy, it's wrong because y'all not married, y'all only engaged. Right?
That's the only
So
reason.
if you go based off the Bible, bro, she gonna flip over a couple of chapters, a couple books, and be like, well, right here it says you're not supposed to have sex before marriage. So I feel like, bro,
It's always gonna be that anyways.
but I'm saying you trying to use that's manipulation at its finest.
That's why-
because
that's why I
you
gave
trying
that
to show
example.
her
You
like this
manipulate
and that,
something to
but
be
you
in
not,
the balance.
But at the same time, that's not you're not her husband. You know what I mean?
I
And
get
you
it,
trying to get her to sin
but my
against
whole
everybody.
point of what I'm saying
Yeah, she
is,
going
bro,
against her
We
better
can go
judgment.
by the book, like we go by the book with everything in life. We go straight forward, but the truth of the matter is good and bad always in everybody. So what I'm saying is I'm not trying to utilize this to manipulate her. It's not like I met her and she's like, I'm a church person. You gotta believe in God or something. And I'm using Bible verses to hit her. Right. I'm saying that I've been in a relationship with a woman. We've been having our thing. We've been living our life how we've been living. And she got into a new situation with the journey she in.
Right.
And I don't want to discourage her by being selfish and be like, hey, come on, man, what about me? Right. So I'm trying to find ways because I know what she's into already. I already was there. This is new for her. So what I'm trying to show her is like, okay, you got to create a balance. There's always been a balance in this. You can find this in this book. I'm not saying that, do everything by the book, but what I'm saying is you can still find a balance. You don't have to do that. But I'm saying like that's a way of me considering my partner, but also getting my needs met as well and saying her that it got to be a balance.
So if she was to come back, like Hashan said, and was just like, well, where here it says to wait for sex before marriage. So then what would you counter with in the book?
This nigga Remy pretty good.
That's why I asked him, wait, hold on. He paused right now, though. He's right now.
Because at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, I respect her wishes, and then we'll go from there. We'll go to that journey.
I think it's a healthy way of doing it, bro. It's kind of like what I said about the convincing.
That was a good answer, because she had down there be like, okay, go on.
I'm trying to tell you, but I think, dog, it's giving her the whole thing. Like, I would just tell her how I feel. I think that's the healthy way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to manipulate her with the Bible, I'd be like, man, look, you know what? I'm about to get on what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like what you're doing, whatever. But you got to understand that I'm not where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Which
on fire
fair.
for Jesus, and I'm on a different journey. You know what I'm saying? I'm not where you at. So I'm gonna have a little bit of pullback. We might have a disconnect for a minute, and you got to be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I want sex because you cut the sex off. We was having sex and then you cut it off. You gotta understand that I gotta adjust to that.
But I'm not manipulating her with the Bible. I'm trying to consider her journey, and it's kind of like chess versus checkers.
I'm not her journey, but you manipulating because you trying to have a tactic to do this. But I feel like if you just tell her the truth, you let her decide what she want to do with it. Like, okay, look, I don't like that we not having sex. I know what you want, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm trying to get where you at, but I ain't there yet. And you just cut off the sex, so what's up? This is how I look at it, whatever, and let her make her choice off of it. Instead of trying to convince her.
Is about to get married. So
yeah, exactly.
Like,
and she probably gonna tell you, like, okay, cool, this is what I can do. Whoop, and y'all find a compromise and y'all go about y'all way.
That's fair.
But manipulating is always wrong, I feel like, bro.
Manipulating is not always wrong. Manipulation is good.
Bro.
Manipulation is good in business. It's
not.
good with closing deals.
It's bad.
It's good with bargaining.
Nope.
It is. It's leverage. Manipulation is good.
I don't think so.
That's
I
the
think
thing.
it's
That's why I say
it's
negative
effective.
connotation.
It's
because
effective,
in business,
but
instead
it's
of
not good.
manipulation, you're gonna use leverage.
But leverage,
You get what I'm saying?
but
The
leverage
terms.
is a form of manipulation.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just the word manipulation just have a negative
It's
connotation.
still not good.
Negotiate a contract.
Leverage, so leverage not good.
Negotiate
Leverage is good, manipulation.
But
But that's what I'm
Sean,
saying. Leverage, manipulation is just called leverage in business.
I'm
is
gonna
what
tell y'all.
saying.
I'm gonna tell y'all some shit that I learned, dog. So it's this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People, right? And he said you always go into negotiations or you always go into a certain whatever it is, right? You got business, relationship, whatever it is, thinking win-win. And that's how you win, right? So you think like, how can I get this person to win and I win too? So we both be beneficial from the situation. And I feel like manipulation is how can I win? Fuck them.
No.
And that's never good because sometimes people use leverage so they can only win. But really, for real, dog, from my experience, dog, when you make the other person win, you end up winning even more. Most of the time because you giving them something. You get what I'm saying? And that's how you got to look at it. Even if it's just a woman that you're dealing with.
Not most.
I don't want to take everything from you just so I can have everything.
it don't say everything, bro. What I'm saying is manipulation is making sure you get your just doing the end. Just because I get my just doing the end don't mean you're satisfied in that process. I just
not
masterminded. So I can make a deal where you satisfied, this person satisfied, and I'm satisfied in the end, and I masterminded, and I use manipulation.
You don't need manipulation when
You do. Sometimes you do. You got to convince people. You got to break
just
people
need
down.
convincing.
But if that's a form of
It's not.
bro, listen. Convince.
said
Listen,
it's the
Sean. Convincing mama is manipulation, big sister. That shit go hand
It
in
is.
hand.
It do, but you
go
don't have to
hands in
use
hand.
manipulation.
But you have to use manipulation.
You don't.
You do, bro. You gotta. Sometimes you do when business and shit. You have to use
The
manipulation
truth will set you free.
because people be stuck in their bro. Manipulation. I mean, it's not the truth.
Most of the time it does.
No, it don't.
You leaving out the truth somewhere.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's about
But
you.
it didn't say omitting the facts. It didn't say omitting the
it
facts.
said
in that
omitting the
definition.
facts.
It said
No,
often
didn't.
devious, dog, and it's
But
like,
that don't devious.
Often.
Don't,
and
no.
it said
But
it's
devious-
for one's own purpose.
But listen.
so it's for your game.
But
Bro,
devious
everything
don't
is for
mean
your
that you're
game.
leaving
No,
out
it's not.
facts.
Bro, look, we was in a bar, right? And Jeff was with me. We was in a bar, and I was arguing with Chris and Sayer.
Okay.
And they said that we were talking about this manipulation shit. Matter of fact, we were talking about some type of shit about manipulation. So we asked the girl, we asked the bartender, like, when you was in a relationship with your nigga, did you feel like he manipulated you? She said, yes, he was a fucking manipulator. I said, in that moment, did you know he was manipulating you? She was like, this is real story. This real talk.
said yes.
She said, no, I didn't know. She like, but I was manipulating his ass too.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, when you're in a relationship, y'all both want individual needs and y'all both gonna have to manipulate.
Then he asked her,
I
do
disagree.
you think he knew you was manipulated? Or she said, no. Like, so the shit just all
Is
fucked
it,
up.
bro?
I don't, but that don't mean that it's good.
It is good because
I'm not. Hold on, look. I want y'all to be clear, bro. I'm not arguing that the shit don't work. Bro, what I'm arguing is that it's not good.
It is
It's
good,
not
though.
good practice. No, it's not.
I just feel like, bro, it
I
just
know
got
it,
a
bro.
negative connotation.
I
on
can
the
manipulate
word.
good as hell, but I'm just saying I have
But what is
grown
your-
from that because I'm like, bro, I can give you the whole play. That's really P. To me, it's almost like
So
the
when
shit that
you-
we say about player. Hold on. So like, you know when they be like, man, you ain't gotta lie, and that's when you really player. That's how I feel. Like, bro, I
A
don't
bitch
have to
made that
manipulate
quote.
you.
That's manipulating,
that
though.
shit is
You
the
using the
truth
truth
because-
to manipulate.
You think that's what I'm doing?
Yes.
No, I'm saying that's what you're
That's
doing.
a form of manipulation. Because guess what you doing?
I'm
Majority
using the
niggas lie. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Y'all
so
might
deal
have got
with
me
it.
with that shit. I'm
We
gonna tell
got
y'all
you.
why y'all got me with that
We
shit.
got you. Because the truth
I'm
is,
gonna tell you why y'all got me with that
Come
shit.
on, gang.
Because I'm the type of nigga that know what you gonna choose.
Yes.
So I can't tell you the truth.
Yes.
Like, bitch, I got leverage.
But look,
and what I just say.
the girl, hey,
Come on, Sean, keep talking. Keep
hey,
talking,
Sean,
bro.
the bitch you, hey, the girl.
But that don't mean that it worked, but that don't mean it's good.
But no, it just means,
the
bro, that
girl
it got
you
a
know
negative
you cannot
connotation.
fucking absolutely without 100% tell the truth to. You not fucking telling her the truth.
I'll tell the truth.
No, you won't, bro.
I'll tell the truth. I'm P like that. I swear.
You're not gonna tell her the
trying
truth.
to tell you, bro.
You ain't gonna tell her the truth.
I'll tell the truth.
The bitch you know you get away with that shit for, you gonna tell her the truth.
I'm telling that truth to everybody.
And you say crazy shit to her. Like, look, bro, I just don't like you like that. Bye.
Come on. I'm a truth teller. I'm a truth teller. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give a girl the opportunity to choose. And I'm gonna tell her how I feel and tell the truth. I think that shit is positive. But, dog, so I seen something that was kind of controversial the other day. Lotto and 21 Savage got a baby on the way or whatever. And the football player, Le'Veon Bell,
Big mama, no kids.
so the running back or whatever, he said something that was kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like she tripping, she having a baby by this guy who married with these 3 kids, whatever. I didn't know. I don't be in people's business like that, so I ain't even know that 21 was married and none of that. But
That nigga married?
bro, that's news.
I
to
know,
me.
no, that's what I was saying. Like, that's my
Yeah,
thought. Like, damn, that
yeah.
nigga married?
That was news to me, bro. I don't really keep up with neither one of them like that, but How do y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all feel like women have more babies out of wedlock now and they kind of like justify it?
Everybody had babies out of wedlock.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, is that a new thing, man? Because it's kind of
been
like
a common thing.
Yeah, it's
That
a
shit
common
lit.
thing because it's kind of like, man, you the
It's
successful woman, you don't have any kids, you don't have anything, and you see a lot of women just going like, whatever, boom, I have a baby by this person, whatever, no commitment. I mean, they together, but it's like
this is how I feel. I would rather them have the babies than all the abortions. I mean, shit. I'd rather you have a baby. You can't control who gonna marry you as a woman. You feel me? If a nigga nutting you, you can control if you gonna have this baby or not. So I'd rather you bring the baby in the world and kill it. You feel me?
My shit on this, I seen this shit. I end up looking up some shit about this shit. So they basically saying, like, allegedly, like, the nigga 21 was fucking with the girl before he got married to her, and he got married to her so he could come back to the country because I guess the nigga from overseas.
I heard that, okay.
But he got babies with her, so he was like, it probably was one of his little years. They was fucking with each other. He like, look, why not marry you? You got my kids already. Boom. Then they said the bitch ended up liking Lotto picture to where they got a baby, like her announcing a baby. Like she cool with them. Like they don't fuck with each other. Like they just married because of some shit like that.
Okay.
But on the lower scale of things and shit, to where
That's why we got to mind our business.
Yeah, real shit. But
they had deported 21 for a minute.
Yeah, but it's still contradicted because it's like you got 3 kids with her.
Right.
So it's kind of like you got to be some feelings there. It's just not about the marriage. It's just not about the marriage. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
make
bro,
that shit look real.
I mean, no, they ain't making that shit look
For
that
that
real. We
visa?
just
3 kids is crazy, bro.
No, bro, 3 kids, you fucking, bro. You're something there.
3
I think
kids.
that nigga kid's grown. You gotta think 21. He been on for a minute, but not that long.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to get into
His
details
history
about.
don't shouldn't change him having a new relationship. I don't think
Yeah,
that
but
right.
I'm not trying to get into details of really him. I'm just saying, like, bro, you got 3 kids with a bitch, and then you're saying like you're marrying her because of you from overseas. It's kind of something more than that to that shit. That's like that's one of your hoes, and then you just get married to her because it makes sense. But you still locked in with her. But neither here or there, bro. I just feel like, man, like, I feel like this, bro. We got to get out of it. It's 2026.
Mhm.
People need to start understanding, bro, like the modern day. I'm gonna get married. My husband gonna work, and this and
Say that's
that.
dead.
That shit dead, bro.
Ooh, why
So
you say
it's kinda
that?
like-
Dead don't mean you should stop cheering.
I don't think
for it.
that's
I mean,
dead,
I'm
bro.
not saying. Hear me out real quick though.
Okay.
I'm not saying that it's dead. Don't get me wrong. It's people that's doing it, but it's a low percentage of that shit. Like I said, even to go back to piggyback to our conversation earlier, it's a lot of situationships happening.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of situationships don't have no intent with the relationship. They don't even have no title, and they end up in a bad situation where they having kids or they doing things like that. Lotto didn't think shit through. She like 21. She fucking with him. This my nigga. He told her, hey, I'm married for deporting, but I got 3 kids with this bitch. Okay, well, now you can marry me. Divorce her, then marry me. Then that'll be a conversation. Now he got a baby. Now she looking crazy. But we don't know their intake on that shit. But it's just like our world we live in right now, bro. It's not like the standard shit. Like majority women like got bags now. Back in the day, women didn't have no bags. They couldn't get back
And I think
accounts.
that's the disconnect.
That's the disconnect. Like
Yeah.
people still living in these modern times. Like, oh, you the head of the household, you the leader,
That shit
and
ain't
that
real,
shit
yeah.
kind of dead. And
That
I'm not
shit
saying that it gives you a right to disrespect either gender, but we gotta start getting into reality with the times we fucking in right now. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of that shit come with toxic shit, bisexual shit, wild shit, no rules to shit, baby. You gotta think about it, bro. My nigga got a baby. His baby too. His baby mama go to bitch now. His baby mama a dyke. That shit is a 2-year transition.
Go get your baby daddy.
That's a 2-year transition, brother. So what I'm saying is like
That's
that
crazy.
shit is the transition is so quick. But guess what? Everybody doing that shit not nothing big because that type of shit is normal.
We okay to
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
I
just
don't
feel
think
like,
it's good though, bro. I'm not getting with it. I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna be the difference
to,
person,
bro.
bro.
You can't
But
normalize that
but
shit.
yeah, I'm not
I don't care if
normalizing
it's a
it.
small percentage because
Yeah.
the minute that voice stop being heard, the minute that becomes reality. You feel me?
But I'm not gonna lie. But Jeff, hold on. But I gotta counter that because the second part, I'm not with it. I'm not conforming. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not going with the way of the world, right? But I don't think it makes sense no more to do stuff the traditional way no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you do got to be cautious because it's like,
Gotta take your time.
yeah, like I can't just let my guard down and be vulnerable and get married to somebody and I know that they just the way the world is. Like marriages end and like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's like 70, 80% of the
Look
time
at my
or
nigga
something.
Dak.
Like,
My nigga Dak was about to get married.
yeah,
before
he
that
like,
shit
hell
off.
no, I'm straight. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we not in that world no more to just, you can't just vulnerably think tradition no more. You do have to consider like, hey, the way the world going, I don't know, I got to be more cautious.
Yeah.
But I still feel like I'm going to try to do things more
Bro,
the
back in
traditional
the traditional
way, bro.
days, women wanted to be kept because they needed a man.
That's it.
They couldn't get a bank
That's
account.
the change,
They couldn't get a crazy job.
Yep.
They wasn't worth nothing but, and no disrespect to no women out there, but they wasn't worth nothing then to be a partner, take care of the house, make sure the kids straight, and you eye candy on the side
They
of the
still
husband.
need a man.
Yeah.
So no, they need a man,
But not as much.
Not
They
as
want
much.
'em.
Not as much though,
no,
bro.
I'm trying to.
But that's why they treat us like we disposable, bro. Because like Rim said, now they got the leverage to the point where they can kind of do like we do. Like, hey, I need a man, but only for certain shit.
And to that
You know what I'm
reality-
saying? Like, I don't need you for
and
everything.
To that
Like,
reality kick in. That's what I was talking about earlier about the boys.
but do it ever really kick in?
It do. Look at
When?
Cheyenne Bryant. She was on her little high horse talking her little.
Okay,
queen.
yeah, okay.
Then she came back around like, shit, it's kind of, I'm fucking up. Women, we fucking up. Like, shit, this shit, we kind of run out of time. These niggas get older and they
get better.
They go up. We get older, we start depreciating.
Okay.
So that boy, you had a ball for a
You
little
right, Jeff.
minute, but if you don't do the right shit when you got the ball, you finish.
I feel like, yeah.
But
yeah,
it,
you're right.
it don't matter.
You're right, Hattie.
It
matters.
don't matter.
It do.
If James Harden had the ball for 12 years and he was the leading scorer, who gives a fuck he ain't got a ring? We had 12 years that nigga was scoring 40, 10 to 10.
No,
James
no,
Harden.
Bro, that shit matters,
That's
bro.
James Harden.
But no,
But I'm
a
saying
man.
though, when a woman got a ball, she had a 12-year run having her way, bro, it don't fucking matter.
But like, I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of times, man, like all the podcast guys, Kevin Samuels and all them, they say this shit all the time. It's like, bro, they got the ball first. Women have the advantage first, especially
Yeah,
a
for
beautiful
sure.
woman. But they clock run out. You know what I'm saying? Like they time cut off faster than ours. You know
And
what I'm
when they
saying?
do-
So we could be late bloomers and we can still flourish. We can have kids at 60. You know what I mean? Whereas around that 40 mark, it's kind of like, damn, I ain't married. Like, damn, I ain't had no
that
kids.
30s
It's
mark,
over
yeah,
a
30,
little
late
bit. You know what I
30
mean?
mark,
Like
yeah.
a lot of times they got to start considering certain things. So
Considering certain things like what?
like Jeff said, like, okay, you played this game of being, you know what I'm saying, having a leverage over men and just treating them like they're disposable. But shit, you're gonna be lonely at 55. Cause you ain't gonna be able to just go in the
And
bar and
I
pick
ain't
up a
got
guy
no
like
kids.
that. Or pick up
Gotta
a rich
put my
man like
career
that. Or
first.
do this. You get what I'm saying? That money not gonna fill that void. It's not
'Cause
gonna
you
fill that
compete with
emptiness.
these young
Success
hoes.
not gonna fulfill that emptiness. You know what I mean? So when you get older, like he said, Cheyenne Bright, she a doctor. And she's still like, no, I need a man because she's starting to feel that shit. Like, damn, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing but some plaques on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't gonna fill that void later on.
Fire.
And these young hoes getting
Cheyenne
better
Bryant
and better.
coming to
They
Detroit.
spawn shit every day.
This nigga done. So I think it's like it's definitely a time thing. You right about
telling
that, Jeff. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you, dog.
Yeah, it's definitely like a go around for real.
But I'm happy for Lotto, bro. She look like she happy for that baby and shit, bro.
Oh, she geek.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think 21 a solid nigga. I think 21 gonna do the right thing.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
got no
he
bad
not about to
on.
not take care of his baby.
No, I think he gonna rock with her.
He been rocking with her.
I'm talking about like for real, for real.
He been rocking with her for real, for real.
But you know how people have a little fling and then they be like, I'm straight.
Man,
Like
they
I
got
think 21.
tattoos and shit
I think
together, bro.
21
They
on some
locked
mature
in,
shit.
man.
You know that.
I think
mean
21
shit.
having a situation shit.
You do? You think he gonna get off that shit? I don't think 21 like that though.
No, I just think that I don't know him. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the nigga
you know what I'm
personal,
saying?
but
but
yeah.
what I'm saying is, bro, like that shit is the norm, bro.
I just thought about something though, real quick. That nigga 21, bro. He was fucking with Amber Rose when he was married to this bitch. So that shit not real for real. Think about it. That nigga was on that slow walk with Amber Rose, all that shit. I forgot about that shit. So that marriage, that shit probably is just a little front.
No, bro, but
For real.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like that shit, like I said, bro, that shit probably stipulations and shit to that shit. I'm not saying that the marriage don't have an understanding, but I'm saying he still have something near to her because he could have been married any other bitch in the United States.
Yeah, man, he trying to make it seem like
Yeah,
We gotta see
like,
how long they been married.
he fuck with
If
her.
they
You know
been
what
married
I'm
before that nigga was rapping all that shit.
I
All
don't
that
know.
shit null and void.
Fuck with her though. I don't know. Shit. I really was speaking more towards though, like the women, as far as like women having kids and not really having like the same morale as
Okay.
they probably should. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't even speak
Yeah.
on that. I was speaking more towards that. Like I was having a conversation with my mom, and she just was like, it was unpopular. It was embarrassing to have kids out of wedlock in the 80s and the 90s. She was like, now we damn near then justified and you know what I'm saying, normalized.
The
So
baby
many
shower
shit.
be the wedding.
Yeah, she like that shit not cool. She like that's just how everybody look at it. Like you should damn near hold tight. Like, at least I'm not gonna have a baby until I'm married. You can give it up. You know what I'm saying? She ain't say that, but in so many words, it's like that's one thing. And I feel like Lotto kind of had.
But that's black culture.
Great situation, and she still chose to be a baby mama, and that's what I was kind of speaking to.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Not to get on Lotto about that. Like, I ain't judging nobody or nothing like that, but it's just like, you had the ball. You know what I mean? Like, why did you choose to do this shit?
Because it go what I said, bro. Women can't choose to get married. You can't choose. She can't make 21 marry her.
But it ain't about that, bro. This what it's about, bro. She don't feel like she need a nigga. She feel like, I got pregnant. It's my choice. I got a bag. My baby gonna be good with or without this nigga. I don't care if he married. I want to have a baby. That's a majority women mentality.
And that shit messed up.
And it's kind of messed up, but it's kind of like, bro, that's what I'm trying to say. You can't live in a traditional world because women are damn near like, bitch, I'm dominant. I'm making decisions where it used to be the man make the decisions and they just conform to them decisions. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't live in that old form of life in this world because a lot of women not living like that, bro. Like what the fuck, bro? Like, I get money too. I'm a rapper. You a rapper.
So what's the solution?
The solution is, man, do what's best for you. Do what you can. Do what you can bear. Do what you can't regret. Make decisions. Make decisions that you won't have to self-reflect and regret them in the end.
I think that shit gonna happen anyway.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
You just can't live with no regrets. You gonna fuck up, bro. That's like.
Yeah, you gonna fuck up, but I don't think that's a fuck up. Like, for a situation like that, I don't think a lot of women fuck up by having a baby because there's a lot of niggas out here who come and love you and your kid.
But I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't get just to real quick. It's probably better like this anyway because we were just saying about it's a cultural thing. And in other cultures, as soon as a girl get pregnant, marry her. And that shit, marriage is not always the best thing, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not doing that shit.
Nah, I'm trapped with you for life. Nah, I can't get out of this shit. Nah, bitch, you about to take this. Or nah, I'm about to take some shit from you. And now we using the kid as a pawn.
Bro,
so, like,
black people fucked up.
We is fucked up. But it's just like, bro, but it go back to manipulation.
This shit only happens in our culture.
But look, though, but it go back to manipulation.
This shit only normalized in our culture.
I marry you because I got a baby with you?
Bro, black people spend $30,000 on their baby shower and go to Vegas for $1,500 to get married.
Who you know went to Vegas, bro, and got married?
A lot of motherfuckers.
I don't know nobody person that
niggas don't even have weddings, bro, but spend $20,000, $30,000 at a baby shower, bro. That's black
facts.
culture.
All right, hold on real quick.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that's crazy.
So we had a past conversation before, dog.
You said what?
I ain't had no way to definitely spend some paper on my baby shower.
For sure.
Look, we a part of it. I ain't gonna lie, right? We a part of the problem.
I'm a nigga. I'm a super nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, you a super nigga.
I'm a super nigga. I'm literally whatever a nigga is labeled as in society. I'm checking a lot of them fucking boxes off.